hard to imagine that the one-time royal known as Prince Harry, that's right, the Duke of Sussex, could have got it wrong about that blushing bride, Meghan Markle, the former actress who decided that she wanted to pack it all in, a Grace Kelly, and of course retire from the wings for a life of service, looking after other people, getting involved in charities, and being an active member of the British monarchy. You know, reality is a strange thing, isn't it? Seemingly, Prince Harry's found a little bit, at least. As ever, let me explain. Good morning, how are you? Nice to see you today. Thank you so much for your company. And also thank you to all of those that took the time to watch the video about the London Black Cab. If you haven't, do have a look. You may enjoy it. It's a bit like a day out, if you like, you know, having a whirl around London in the courtesy of a black cab. As I said, you know, wonderful things, a little bit pricey, I would say, given the amount of time, you know, you're in it and the journey. And as ever, if you can move or you can walk, that would be my advice. Even if you've got a mobility scooter or even one of those electric, you know, you might have one of those electric scooters. But, you know, cabs are lovely, but they just eat money, you know, because you're trapped on a bridge and it's curling away and you're thinking, that's my brass, as we say in the north. Wasn't too thrilled about that, but I did enjoy the trip in the black cab. Take a look, see if you recognise anywhere, and more importantly, thank you for your time. Back as ever to your breaking royal story of the day. Now, it's interesting, isn't it, with Prince Harry, because, you know, when he met Meghan Markle, he had no idea, apparently, that she had no idea really who he is, and famously asked, I only asked one thing, is he nice? Right, missing the, is he loaded at the end, allegedly. And what's interesting here is now, of course, this is the real ruction between Harry and Meghan, and the reason why many people believe they are simply drifting apart. There are rumours abound that they've both got separate hotels. Don't really know why that would be the case, but it is true. Harry has been seen checking into that particular hotel, as has Meghan. They claim for business meetings. But there's a bigger ruction now between the one-time lovebirds of royalty. And this is because this is all about the way Harry views their life moving down the road together. You see, when he left the British monarchy, he left under the proviso that they were going for a private life. They were going to start a life away from the glare of publicity, media attention. Seemingly both love media attention, whatever Prince Harry says. But he has no desire to move into the world, shall we say, of the Hollywood elite. Doesn't want to make that sort of thing, not really interested in it. It's a life that he's touched upon throughout all of his life so far. And he believed that he and Meghan would be living a quiet life, perhaps even in Africa. You have to wonder, don't you, where the brain cell went, because the bottom line is Meghan has no option and no interest in moving into a quiet life. She wants to be a power player. It's as simple as that. And according to a very good source close to the couple, that really is the bigger problem now. They're at odds about where they want to take their life and direction, where they want to educate their children, and more importantly, where they want to live. Now, as we know, Prince Harry, you know, people might say, is a very obliging young man and will do what it takes to make things work. But this is one thing he's digging his heels in upon, because he truly believed he and Meghan wanted the same thing. The realization is truly kicking in. As I told you previously, she doesn't want to go to Africa. She doesn't really want to go on book tours. She doesn't want to do anything that Meghan doesn't want to do. And according to that very good source, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, it's now finally opening up. Harry realizes that perhaps they're on different paths, still plans to make it work, if possible. Interesting development, don't you think? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.